Yo. Good morning. Happy Sunday and all that. What's up with y'all? See everybody coming in. Shout out to all the members. Shout out to everybody in the battle rap culture hanging out early this morning. What time is it? It's kind of late. Y'all know me. This is late. It's 7:40. It's 7:40 a.m., man. This is late, man. Shout out to everybody coming in. I see y'all. We definitely gonna talk about a couple things. Shout out to the members in the building. Members only, top of the morning to you. Likewise, Just Zoe. Shout out to the members in here. You know what I mean, shout out. I see y'all. Happy Sunday. I see y'all. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Wow. Whoa. If I could just take y'all back to I'm gonna get right to this shit. Now, actually, I'm not gonna get right to this shit. Fuck. Let me slow this shit down for a second. Let me slow this shit down. So yesterday I'm running around and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm looking forward to the Chrome 23 I Do What I Want event. That headline sitting at the fucking top, man. Easy to block captain versus Geechi Gotti. These are the two, you could say the two kings or the two leaders of like the current era. It's like it really is like if you take battle rap in phases, right? And like let's say you got your 106 in Park and your Lions Den and your grind time era and your fight club era, and then you got your DVD wave in Philly, you know what I'm saying, and then Smack and the people that's doing DVDs, and then you get your King of the Dot, then you get your URL, and YouTube starts coming in a little bit. You get your After that, you get your next wave. You know what I'm saying? You get your RBEs, you get your guerrilla warfare, you get your Black Ice Cartels. After that, you get your next wave. You get your battle academies and your bullpens, and you know what I'm saying? If you go into each era, you got kings that span the entire shit. You absolutely do. Those are the people that we say. I don't gotta say their names. We say them all the fucking time. These are the people that are the GOATs, the Mount Rushmores, the certified Hall of Famers, the legends, stamped. Some of them are still kicking ass today. Some of them are still having classics today. And they go all the way back to the early fucking street corner era. But then fast forward, man, after we done got into this YouTube era, after we done got into the place where battle rap is highly uh uh put in a business perspective, monetized, it's structured now. There's rules, there's contracts, there's politics. We're a small industry now. You know what I'm saying? Battle rap is not just this branch off of hip hop where we go a cappella to see whose lyrics or who can control or move a crowd better. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody knows the early days is like even pre-house party days. It's just like who can make the crowd react. Motherfuckers wouldn't even have to rap. Just hip, the hop, that type of shit. And you know what I'm saying? The MC Shan days and shit. But today now, this YouTube business, mini industry, monetized, formalized, structured era. Right now, you can say the two leaders are Geechi and Eazy. That's one of the reasons why this battle was so important. Another reason is you got champion of the year. Everybody's saying that the two front runners are Big K and Eazy the Block Captain. Those are the two top lead people are saying, right? You got other small factors in there. You got factors like Eazy the Block Captain is like on this winning streak. Is he ever going to take a clear loss, right? And by the end of this, I'm going to tell you who I got winning last night. I'm in my sorry true blog mode, y'all. So, this don't even look at me like no league owner right now. Until I announce a card, look at me like a fucking blogger. You know what I'm saying? Because anything moving that I decide, you know what I'm saying, is interesting or whatever, I'm getting on the topics. I'm gonna be up here to chop with y'all. I'm gonna be tapping in with the battlers, get my little behind the scenes insights, whatever, try to bring y'all the truth and cover what's going on. That's the mode I'm in. So this battle was real important. A lot of eyes on it. Let's talk about Chrome for a second now. Big salute and shout out to Chrome 23. Shout out to Rem. Shout out to her whole team, the whole staff over there, everybody that's working that event. Jesus, these events they're so hard. They're so tough to pull off. There's so much going on. We plan to start at 1, you end up starting at 2:30. You plan to have this person here at this time, they end up missing their flight or their flight gets delayed. You plan on having this go this way and this microphone. Yo, ruin your day. What happened with that? I'll get to that in a second. I'll get to that in a second. But event wise, man, dope event. Dope event. I like that backdrop with the Chrome 23 symbol right there behind the stage. That was dope. I think Ruin Your Day situated the cameras to bring the whole, ambiance to life. The switching of the camera angles during that stream last night was beautiful. Right? You had your typical regular, you know, close kind of perfectly framed shot that's typical of Ruin Your Day. And then there's another camera there that was going pure action, like right here. This shot right here. So when they on each other's ears, screaming each other's ears and shit, switching to that shot at times. And of course, you got your far back view, from behind the venue, where you can see like the crowd doing like the 1-1 and the 2-2-1. Oh, wait, 2-2-1, nigga. Right? And the camera fucks me up. Looking at the camera, the shit is reversed. You got your 3 O's in the air. You got all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So beautiful work by Ruin Your Day. Card, I think just like I told Rem when we jumped on the stream, was it like Thursday or Wednesday? I thought that the card was dope because there's nothing wrong with getting to, an 11 match card, a 7 match card, or a 4 match card. It's just about how it's configured, how it's promoted, what the fans are getting out of it. And I think that this was dope, and I think that it worked out great. Um, I think I got my $60 worth last night. I paid. I even rewatched Eazy versus Geechi again last night, late last night. I watched it again. You know what I'm saying? I might watch it again a third time today. I don't know. I might listen to it while moving around. Um, but overall, I think it's dope. Um, I also align with that. And I didn't want to say this last week. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like I get into like history and all that type of stuff like later on. I didn't want to say this like while it was, last week before the event and everything. But the mantra behind like that 4 battle card, or the mind state behind it is so dope, because every once in a while battle rap gets into these periods where we start complaining about how long events are. And then you need somebody to wheel it back in and offer the fans something shorter to make sure that we just remind the culture of our capabilities, right? So we had a run, RBE had a run, we did that. And it was like hashtag small event or something like that we was doing. We did 2 of them. One of them was when we did K Shine versus Jay Mills. It was a 4 battle card. The second time we went to do it is when the card got blown up, right? And that's why that was such a big hit on us when we got sabotaged. Nobody's gonna hush me. I don't want none of y'all think y'all could ever hop out after what I've been through. If y'all was in my shoes for the last 10 years, you could. I'm about to curse y'all out, but yo, I'm gonna say what the fuck I want when I want, because I had to deal with a lot. And now I'll be like, yo, when a rabbit got the gun, you know what I'm saying? And I'm in the middle of court, I'm telling people what I had to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got Ace Amin on stage talking about shooting me, but your boss is calling a lawyer on me. So y'all niggas is confused. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna speak my piece. And anybody that think that I'm gonna, oh, here you go again. Fuck y'all. Y'all ain't have to deal with it. I might have lost $5 million over the last 10 years dealing with all the sabotage. So y'all kiss my fucking ass and suck dick if you got a problem with me talking my shit. So back to that. So there was another 4 battle card that we did. It was the one that had Averb versus Iron Solomon, Young Ill versus Ill Will, and there was only 2 other battles on that card. Go look it up. Go look at the flag. Go look at the promo, the hashtag, and all that shit. And you know what URL allegedly did with the Lux and the Averb situation and all that. And I lost those 2 top battles, the main event, the co-main event. I lost half the card, just like that. So I think that's also a risk of doing 4 battle cards. That's a risk. That's a risk. That's a risk. Yeah, you damn right. I could have lost $5 million over the last 10 years from all the sabotage and fuck shit. Everybody knows the true facts of some of the shit that's happened. So niggas suck my dick if they got a problem with me speaking my mind. Yeah, like that. But that's the risk of doing 4 battle cards. Um, if you have one battler that misses a flight and now you're down to 3 battles, that pay-per-view gets fucked up. So I'm glad all 8 battlers were there, and she was able to Chrome was able to get her shit off, and Rem was able to get her shit off, because something like that, like, if you got 7 battles, 6 battles, and, you lose one thing, something goes wrong, a problem, a flight cancels, whatever, somebody gets sick last minute, whatever, you're still kinda safe there. Even if you possibly adjust the pay-per-view, even if you possibly be like, "You know what? Let me just bring this down to, 55 or 50 instead of 60." And the way that a league complements that a little bit is because you're able to do the math and say, well, tonight I would have been giving this person or these two people a back end of, like, let's say $15,000 anyway, right? You divide that by $10 per stream that you may have lost. And sometimes if you're in a decent spot, it could equal out. So mathematically, sometimes you're in a decent spot. It just depends on the situation. There's a lot of variables there. But if you got a 4 battle card, that's the risk. And the other risk of having a 4 battle card, and once again, I don't want to say none of this before the event. I want to keep everybody's thoughts towards, let's cop the stream, let's support. Now I want to talk about some of the dangers of a 4 battle card. One of the other dangers of a 4 battle card is the quality. So let's say you have just one battle that doesn't do good, or is that's a trash battle. And I'm not saying that this happened last night for Chrome at all. I'm just saying, if a fan, because fans are different. Like, you might have a fan that say, like, I only like one battle, or I only like 2 battles, or 3 of them was cool, and one of them was whack. It starts to get tough on their mental. It's like a psychology thing. You know what I'm saying? If you got 8 battles, 7 battles, 6 battles, and people feel like 4 of them were good, that's when people start feeling like, okay, that was dope. You know what I'm saying? Because people in battle rap, they want a collective. You know what I'm saying? I always thought that that was real tough business wise, of how we built the business of battle rap. We built the business in a way where we can't sell one-offs like boxing or UFC. Or UFC will give you undercards, and the nature of UFC and the way that they promoted their shit over the years and built up that business. Um, the collective does matter. Boxing doesn't, which is cool for boxing. You know what I mean? I say that example all the time. I say, who was the undercard of Mayweather versus Pacquiao? And nobody can tell me. Nobody can tell me. Nobody remembers. You don't care. Because all you know is that when you got there Saturday and you was at a fight party, or you was at a sports lounge, or wherever you was, when Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather got, you probably bought the stream 5 minutes before the shit started. All you cared about was that. And even if you had the stream on, even before the pay-per-view on, before they came on, y'all was drinking, y'all talking, y'all socializing, hanging out. Mayweather and Pacquiao comes on, everybody looks at the screen. Nobody cares about the undercard. And they probably sold that shit for like 60, 70, $80, that stream, right? One fight. One fight sells. We can't do that in battle rap. And I used to have this conversation with even top tiers behind the scenes, keeping it 1,000, saying things like, to me, that shows that if you really use the definition of a star, we don't have any in battle rap. We have battle rap stars. Like, within our own culture and industry, we've lessened what a star is, and we've painted people as stars. We said this person's a star, that battle rap is a star in battle rap forums. But in the grand scheme of business, as we equate across all these different genres of entertainment that consumers purchase and spend money on, battle rap does not have stars. This big goat over here, nobody buys into him on his own. They buy into him based on the matchup. There's only a 1 or 2 people that, no matter who they battle, people is tuning in at least a strong rate. I'm, I know this. I have numbers. I have metrics. I know this game. I've been running behind the scenes of this shit for 10 fucking years. More than that. The league's 10 years, but more than that as far as behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? So some of our biggest names, you can't take them and sell them on their own and just say, yo, buy this. Like Homecoming, for example. Like, people don't really, nobody's really that fly with Murder Mook is out. And this is no knock of Murder Mook. Murder Mook is a GOAT. He's a draw. He's one of the highest view guys. But people still want to know who he's battling. It's just like, who is he battling? Right? Show me. And I don't even have to use that hypothetical of me watching that energy. I could use a fact that really happened. You know what I'm saying? Think about when they announced Murder Mook versus Tay Rock. The whole culture killed that card because they thought the card was weak. They was just like, this is but you're not supposed to care because you got Murder Mook and Tay Rock, right? 2 stars. You get it? You get it? So point being, that's where we start to get in. This whole point I just made was around the dangers of four battle cards. And like I said, we've done it, but I've tried it before too, and I do peep the risk in it. So I think anytime any platform, Chrome, anybody does a four battle card, just be careful of the risk. Actually, there's a third risk too. So I said, like, God forbid, last minute you lose one of your battles. Now you're down to three. That's like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Or you have any bad battles. And psychology of a fan is just like, damn, that's whack. That the card was whack because one of the battles was bad. You only got four. Right. The other one is if you have any hiccups, any issues early on, they impact a main battle. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to say like the early preliminary uh battles are throwaways. No, every battle on the card is important, right? But I'm just keeping it 1,000 as always. If you have two guys that you never heard of them before, and they get an opportunity to be on a stream, right? If there's mic issues, you rather find out then versus by the time you get to your fourth battle, which is something that everybody's tuning in to see, right? Because people sometimes don't even watch the preliminaries. They'll come on the stream as the day goes. They'll watch. I see all of these analytics. You know what I'm saying, by the time you get to like the middle of the card, sometimes like max out, you see like another jump in sales because people is like they're on Twitter. They're monitoring things. They're still running around. Let me see. When I got fans that'll DM me as if I'm not working and I'm that reachable. I know I'm accessible, but I ain't that accessible. You know what I'm saying? I got fans during the event that'll be fucking DMing me on IG and shit like, yo, what time does, this battle come on or whatever? It's like, if I could even read some of this shit to y'all. So that's really how I'm really showing you how customers purchase into a live pay-per-view. And once again, that's just another example of how if you have a four battle card, right there, you got a gotcha. Like, damn. So I had a tech issue on a main battle, or I had one battle where somebody missed a flight, or I had one battle that was shitty in the building. Now the fans are walking away saying, I really feel like I only seen three. All those areas right there is the psychology and the business impact of risking doing a four battle card. So once again, I would have never said this last week. I want everybody to stay focused on just supporting Chrome 23. But we all learn from these situations, and I'm here to support my peers. And I'm also here to give y'all gems, give y'all game, and give y'all my experience. And yeah. What else can I say about the overall event? I said that I love that, the layout looked beautiful. I love the setup looked good in there. The production looked great. We spoke about that. We spoke about having a four battle card. Rem, like, did you go through 4 or 5 fucking different looks? Like Rem is she changing her hair, she changing her outfits between each battle. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like only at Chrome. Like that's dope. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the host is coming out, just switching up on y'all. Like, that shit was crazy. I was just like, oh, we got a new Rem for this battle. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rem for that. Um, so yeah, overall event wise, man, this was a goodie. Once again, I got my money's worth, and I got my great entertainment for the night. I really got my good entertainment for the night. I was glad to watch some good battles. Felt compact. But now let's get to these battles now. I'm gonna leave the first one alone. I'm gonna rewatch that, and I'm gonna kind of like try to watch it from a different lens, minus the mic stuff. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to the ladies. They did their thing. Oh, another thing, event wise, shout out to the commentary. I saw Farrah up there, Shuni up there, Vada up there, Showtime SP up there. They all did their thing. They all did their thing. I like offsetting the guys, the fellas with the ladies, especially as Chrome 23. Chrome 23 was started for the ladies. Of course, it's morphed since then. But having Rem seems to make sure that she always keeps the ladies on as even of a playing field as the fellas as possible, which is dope. I had people getting at me the other day because I tweeted a dream card for like RBE plus Chrome coming together and doing a card. And I tweeted a day one and a day two, probably like a total of like 12 or 14 battles. And I didn't put a single female match on the fucking tweet. And I even had people tweet me like, yo, not a single one. I was like, oh, I fucked up there. Like Rem ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Rem's gonna be like, oh Lord, half this card needs to be ladies. You know what I'm saying? ARP might forget some shit like that while I'm just building a dream card tweet. You know what I'm saying? Really what I was doing was I was really just doing matchups that I feel like is already on people's minds. You know what I'm saying? That those are the ones. Like, so anybody that I left out, Rosenberg hit me up. He was like, yo, don't put another fucking dream card together if Rosenberg ain't on it. Don't tweet like that. He was mad at me. Shayna tweeted me. She's like, where the females at? Who else hit me up? So I just want everybody to know, like, of course, you have a card like that, you're gonna see a Rosenberg. You're gonna see some of the Chrome main stage. You're gonna see some of the RBE hits. I wasn't trying to do that type of tweet. Yeah, I don't want no beef. You know, so I don't want no controversy. I was really just trying to talk about the matchups that everybody's thinking about. But anyway, yeah, Rem keeps the ladies in the mist. You know what I'm saying? And that's dope. Farrah and Shuni, they have, that's Shooneral. You know what I mean? Like, we know the chemistry that they have. Showtime and Vada, we know the chemistry that they have. You put all four of them together. That was dope. That was dope. There's times now where you also get to create the energy on the commentary where it's like guys and girls and like, who you going for? I'm going for Shayna. Or we going for Raw. Even though Vada, he was just like, nah, he was the one that went, he had the last pick. He was going for Shayna. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought it was gonna end up being a guy versus girl thing right there. And Vado was like, nah, I'm going with the ladies. I don't know. Maybe he was just actually, let me not put that stain on fucking Vada's jacket. I was gonna say he was flirting with Shuni and Farrah. That's why he did that shit. Nah, nah, he said, the schedule of Raw having a, book back to back and through commentary and all that. So he leaned to Shayna. And you gotta pick your reasons to judge a battle going in sometimes. So that's just being a good analyst. So shout out to Vada. But all right, let's get to Shayna and Raw. Good battle. Good battle. This was the most comedic I think I've ever seen Rosenberg Raw. The most comedic. He had a lot of jokes. Both of them in their first rounds came out swinging. Both of them. They just came out early with a haymaker. I think he had 2 Friday jokes, saying that both landed in the building. Shayna was definitely talking her shit. You know what I'm saying? They call her the female big, the female notorious, man. She's got that husky voice. You know what I'm saying? She's got stage presence like that, and she's got a pen. You know what I mean? So what I was predicting going in was that Shayna was going to be way more aggressive. I thought that she was going to like maybe shoulder check Raw a couple times and maybe try to bully him or whatever. And just like the spectacle of that alone would have been like, oh, we giving this battle to Shayna. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't see that. That's what I really thought Shayna had an opportunity to go in there and do with Froze, because even though Froze is Froze ain't no soft guy, nothing like that. He ain't no chump. You know what I mean? But Froze is such a cool guy. He was, if Shayna got in there and started shoulder checking all that shit, he would just took it like, it's not like he gonna try to return the shoulder check to a woman. So she could have got away with that. It's like what QB did to Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? When she fucking pushed him back into his entourage. Austin's a real nigga. All he does is clap it up. He's like, all right, cool, you push me. Yeah, good one. You know what I'm saying? So that's like sometimes where it's like, okay, Rose had a WNBA ball where it's just like, well, why is the ball smaller in A league? You know what I'm saying? You're drawing comparisons. So as much as we talk about equal rights and men and women being equal and all this type of stuff, we know that there's areas where people get favor. Women get favor or men get favor. Women's going to get favor in the court system over kids, right? Let's not lie. Or women's going to get favor for opening doors or paying for a fucking bill at dinner. Women get favor. Men also get favors as far as strength. Who's going to earn more, a bigger salary in America? Who's going to get hired first? Who's going to be, whatever. I don't got to get into all this. That's a whole nother topic. But there's favor, and Shayna could have used that favor. The favor that if I'm up here bullying shit out of Rosenberg Raw, he's not gonna get me back physically. He's not. Shayna, I think she definitely could have taken a little bit more of advantage with that. So this battle, I think it was close. I think it was close. I'm not mad at a 2-1 either way with this. I'm not mad. I could watch it again and force myself to pick a winner. Like I said, this was the most comedic Raw ever. I think he did that to make an adjustment to battle a female for the first time. So I think it was cool to see Raw in that type of pocket. And Shayna was what we expected. Shayna is what we expected. I think I only had one round that I saw as like totally clear. So I'm not mad at a 2-1 either way, right? Clips and A Ward. Um, that first round by Clips. Clips, you just Clips is such a dangerous fucking guy, man. And I know he's always got that reputation of people wondering, is he gonna write? He's gonna do this, or sometimes he seems to go off of his writtens very easily, which has always been weird to me because people that can rebuttal, people that could do just stop and just say shit in the middle of the rounds or whatever, it's also people that can speak well. It's because your thoughts are a couple steps in front of your actions, right? So you kind of you have like a genetic or a DNA blessing to be a little bit more sped up. You listen to like a surf talk and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Now people gotta be careful because sometimes people speak so fucking fast that they could be people's gonna be like, yo, he just shot at surf. I'm not talking about surf. I'm back to general now. And you be like, yo, he's lying a mile a minute because he can't keep up with his own shit and his mouth is moving too fucking fast. You know what I'm saying? So me, I feel like if I'm in a debate, I'm actually more dangerous if I slow down. Right. In my personal life, I talk faster than I talk in blogs. Like with my friends and shit, I talk much faster. Blog. Sometimes I watch my blogs back. I'm like, damn, I'm talking mad slow right there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how it is. But those people, their thoughts will have like multiple steps in front of their actions. It's no different than some of our best chess players. People that play blitz, play for speed, boom, 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 boom. Despite the moves that you're making, not everything's a mapped out opening. You know what I'm saying? Some of this shit is like, I see what you did, and my thoughts is 3 steps ahead after what you just did. Boom. You know what I'm saying? And that to me is just like if you have that blessing, then that same mind to me should be that much tighter on their writtens. I don't know. It's odd to me. Like I don't have that blessing of rapping like that, like Clips and A Ward and shit. So it's just weird. It's just like Clips is it's just he just can go off of his writtens so easily. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a distraction or I don't know. I don't know. But it's a dangerous thing for Clips because he's still wild talented. He could still beat the shit out of you whether he's on his writtens or off of them. You know what I'm saying? And this A Ward and this Clips battle, I thought was a very solid battle. Very solid battle. A Ward coming off of the war with Verb and getting right into battling another GOAT. I think Charlie Clips needed to have a good showing because I think that there's buzz of Charlie Clips versus Eazy the Block Captain, right? People want to see that battle. They're like, all right, Eazy, we want to see you versus a Big K. We want to see you possibly versus a Murder Mook. We want to see you possibly versus a Charlie Clips. Charlie Clips knows that. You know what I'm saying? Charlie Clips knows that. And this has all been public already, like months ago. You know what I'm saying? Like people are saying, who's going to beat Eazy? One of the only people that we got to go get to be Eazy is Charlie Clips, right? So this is already buzz, and Charlie Clips not stupid. He's getting into that ring knowing that I'm on a chrome stage, I'm battling in front of Rem. She's over here matchmaking for this league, right? Let me show her what I do, because if she wanna, Easy's the face right now. She wanna call me about Eazy. I'm gonna show her right now, like I can get dark up here if need be. Yeah, I mean, I feel like he completed that mission. See, I think a little bit past. Like same way I talk about hustling for tomorrow instead of today. It's the same thing with your moves on any chessboard. Like Clips has to be thinking like that. Like I know that she probably one day will want me to battle Eazy. So let me handle my business. You have to think ahead. You have to think ahead. And A Ward is definitely a go-to for Chrome as well. It seems to be that A Ward and Rem have a good rapport, good dealing, good business dealing. Um, she fucks with A Ward. You know what I'm saying? She fucks with A Ward. So good battle. Y'all handled y'all business. Y'all had a goodie. And I'm not mad at that one at all. Shout out to A Ward and shout out to Charlie Clips. Let's get to what the fuck y'all really want to hear me talk about. I'm on the phone last night. I ain't gonna say with who. Fuck it. I had like three-way phone calls as soon as that battle ended. As soon as Geechi and Ease was over, put it this way. I looked at my phone during like the second round. I had like 7 text messages in my phone, right? As soon as the battle was over, I looked at my phone and I had like 28 text messages, right? Just real fast. Like I was just like, wow. And then boom, first call. While I'm on this call, somebody calls in. I put that person on three-way now. Conference them in. We all get off this line. Just call back. Boom, boom, boom. It's like what, 11 o'clock at night or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody was like this. Everybody was like that. Before I get into what I know all y'all are looking for again, um, I be feeling odd sometimes because when you're a league owner, and especially not only when you're a league owner, but when you also try to keep a certain level of respect with your peers and the people that you work with, and also just being a good person, you know, um, you try to navigate your blogging a little bit. So there's a lot of times, like say somebody I really fuck with, like if they get 30, right? I won't cut on the camera at all. I think it's better to not speak on something instead of get on camera and lie, right? So like let's say I got Hitman booked for Max Out 4, right? And let's say he battles real quick Big K, but before then, before on Chrome. But the battle between that. Oh, let me just use a real shit then. Let me say A Ward and Frack. Okay, let me use a real situation. If I cut on the camera and I'd be like, yo, I got A Ward 30 in Frack, right? Not only do I lose my credibility, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, really, that's what we doing? Like, come on, A. Come on. Instead, if I could watch that battle and be like, I think Frack just dropped 30 on A Ward, right? Instead of trying to do the corny shit and the lying shit of trying to, clean it up and just, force I just won't cut on, I won't speak on it at all. You know what I'm saying? I won't speak on it at all. So now I get to keep my credibility. I just stay away from it. And I fuck with Rem, I fuck with Geechi, and I fuck with Eazy, right? So anything that could be harmful or controversial, normally what I do is I just be like, I'm cool, right? I ain't gonna speak on it at all. You know what I mean? But the thing about me blogging on it and just recapping the battle now is like, number one, I'm like, I'm not here to disrespect nobody. I'm not here to get nobody personal business, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So the stuff I'm gonna talk about for this third round in this battle, right? I feel like I'm not stepping on nobody's toes. Any of those three people, because I fuck with all three of them. Also, I really feel like this shit is like gonna even be going outside of battle rap a little bit because Remy is who she is, right? I feel like blog sites and whatever probably pick that shit up if they haven't already. I don't know if it could be viral right now, and I don't know. Like I get on my phone and look around. I don't know. You know what I mean, and I feel like I was moving like that because rumors is rumors. Like the whole third round could be false. The whole third round could be true. I'm not in none of these niggas fucking cribs or in their business or on their phones and no shit. That's they fucking business. You know what I'm saying? But the moment that you start to hear all this type of stuff, if you're behind the scenes of battle rap like I am, you know what I'm saying? I didn't hear no rumors and jump to the internet. I didn't hear no rumors and call Rem and be like, yo, tell me your business. Or yo, Easy, tell me your business. Or Geechi, tell me if you heard this. Or no, no. When that shit first fucking the controversy first fucking hit the internet about an alleged incident, right? With Pap and Easy, right? I think the very next day I was on the phone with Rem talking about the event. I ain't bring up no, I ain't say nothing about that. That would have been corny. Yo, Rem, so by the way, like I heard about, did that really happen? No, I'm not no fucking lame like that. We talking about the event. We talking about some other shit. You know what I'm saying? But you hear things. So I'm just walking around, just hearing rumors like the next person. I ain't cut on no camera and be messy. But when you got around like last night, that's potentially just gonna be viral and be anywhere. It's like bringing rumors to everything now, to everybody now, the whole world. And it's just like, all right, well, like as long as I'm honorable and respectful, let me keep it battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Because I told myself when I was watching that third round, like, well, I can't recap this battle. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to say that respectfully that I can though. I can, despite fucking with all three of those folks. That's the whole point that I'm making. It's just, it's just trying to move around with honor and be a certain type of person. You know what I mean? Because when your feet is in the air quotes fire, you wouldn't like it if everybody starts running around and putting rumors or false shit on you. I've been there. I know how it is when I'm in the controversy. I see everybody running around with my name in their mouth. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not comfortable. So I don't want to be the person that, y'all get my point, right? Is that enough fucking intro, right? To that. But let me go right to the third round, man, because that's what everybody is talking about. Even when I get these calls last night, we on the phone, we all just like, yo, it felt like the third round kind of erased the rest of the battle. It's like nobody was thinking about the rest of the battle. Nobody was thinking about the rest of the event. That can happen. That can happen. I left Summer Madness 2 on the phone with people just like, yo, this nigga loaded Lux. This whole shit, his third round with fucking Calico. It's like you almost forget about everything else. You know what I mean? Geechi definitely just dropped, and it's not about it whether what's true, what's not. I don't whatever, but it's battle rap, and when you get up there and you paint a picture, right? The picture that he painted was heavy as shit. The picture that he painted hit tough. I swear to you, I'm on the phone with people last night, and everybody was just like, we was losing the words. We was just like, for multiple reasons. It's like, yo, did he really just do that to Eazy and Rem? Did he really just? But it's battle rap, right? Indirectly, indirectly, on accident. My opinion, URL was responsible. They were like, yo, ARP would say that shit. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. The controversy from not URL, more so disaster. Because the booking of, well, I don't know, that whole promo thing really did bring to light the whole promo run, the trailer that they put together and all that. It really was based around the NDA. You can say what you want, all that type of shit. But still, but not disaster more than anybody. Bringing the controversy to the NDA shit, right? And I followed it because it was the biggest topic at the time. I followed it. And I don't know. I don't once again. I don't know all the details. I don't know all the facts. Like it's something like it is what it is. People, I had bloggers calling me. I had battlers calling me. Yo, what are you doing your contract? Yo, what's this? Whatever. So behind the scenes, like it was heavily talked about as well as publicly. You know what I'm saying? But all that NDA controversy, right? And then I peeped it. Even when I was watching the face off on Friday, I seen Rem. She like addressed it. I think she says something like, now, Geechi, let's be clear. Let's say this publicly for everybody. You can say whatever you want, right? Like, I feel like she addressed it in the face offs because she didn't want any controversy or people trying to assume that Geechi's hands is tied, which was smart for Rem to do. I want you guys to know that when you spend your money on Geechi versus Eazy, you are going to see whatever these two guys want to say to each other. So that's smart. That's smart for Rem to do. But I feel like that's not even a topic unless the disaster and Eazy shit wasn't big. So even that within itself, now let's say hypothetically, you would want to NDA certain rumors or bullshit. Like just like we don't need to hear about none of this shit on my stage. All right, let's do the contract like this, Geechi. It could be different because it's all private. You never know. I'm not saying that that's what Eazy or Rem would want to do anyway. I'm not saying that. Yeah, I'm just speaking hypotheticals. Or maybe people wouldn't be as hyped towards hearing Geechi address certain shit because don't get it twisted. He's an artist and he's gonna write whatever the fuck he wants. But at the same time, he also is smart enough to know what the people are expecting. I just watched the interview with Eazy. Even Eazy's like, I'm waiting. I didn't hear it yet. Third round, I know it's coming because everybody's expecting it, but they're expecting it that much more, not just because of the pap and the rumors of the incident, whatever, but also the NDA shit. So if I'm Geechi, if I could think about this, him as the artist preparing for the battle, he's gonna think about this too. If I'm the battler, if I'm Geechi, if I don't go at least heavy on one of those topics that I know people's here to hear the mess anyway, right? If I don't go in on one of those, they're gonna assume I signed some NDA type of shit anyway, right? Think about it. Think about it. All these thoughts are going through my mind, and I'm not a writer. So I could only imagine Geisha's like, yo, I'm gonna give y'all what y'all want. I ain't under no NDA. I'm gonna show y'all that just because Rem booked me, that I'm not muffled. He's probably thinking all of that because you want to do that too. You want to show that I'm me, wherever, no matter who I do business with. You know what I mean? Like ARP is just a man, Smack's just a man, Beezy just a man, Rem is just a woman. It's just all right. They in the positions that they in, but you want me to change? That's not no. I don't move like that. That's you know what I'm saying. I show that too. So it's just like all these factors where it's just like everybody knows that around some material like this is coming. But Jesus, I don't think that people thought that he was gonna try to slice like that. I didn't think that. You turn to rent. We all been there. I think one that I remember is B Dot did it to Smack, right? And then we heard that B Dot was actually telling people, I think, that after when he battled Emerson Kennedy, after he did that round towards URL, after that his contracts had stipulations that said you can't diss company. I think B Dot was telling people that, right? Everybody knows the classic one between me and Arsenal, right? This was early RBE and ARP. This is like 2014. You talking about some street shit to me up here on the stage? Nah, that wasn't my character to listen to that. My mind wasn't that we're working anymore. My mind was like, who the fuck you think you're talking to? You know what I'm saying? like my mind was. Now today, I'm a way different, matured person in regular life. I continue to grow. I grow every day, and then also in battle rap, I grow. Right, as an owner, as a host. You know what I'm saying? All of that. So nobody's gonna have me react the way I did with Arsenal during the show off battle today. But back then, yeah, it happens. And Rem is obviously a student too. And I want to give Rem her props for that because she's just up there with, I mean, Rem's face does look like motherfucker a little bit, like, but she's being professional. She's just sitting there quiet and not disrupting the artistry. This is what this man wrote. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta respect Rem for that. You gotta appreciate Rem for that. You know what I'm saying? I do see interviews with Rem saying things like, she's trying to be neutral and stone face and not cheer. That's one thing I disagree with Rem. There's nothing wrong with cheering. People will come to a point where they actually want to enjoy what Rem's reaction is. I do that all the time. The battlers will even turn to you. You know how many times I see during an event that battlers will turn to me and see what my reaction is? Like, did my bar just make ARP realize that I'm up here killing his fucking stage? That's right, pay me, right? Or they'll turn and look at me to see if how I react to their opponent. Like, damn, I just got hit with a ball. Let me see what the staff thinks. There's nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's part of the ambiance. It's part of the entertainment. The jazz face. Um, Look at ARP jumping around after the fucking close my eyes and hit something. Oh shit. Rem, that shit made Rem smile or go crazy. Or there's nothing wrong with the league owners being fans of these battlers and enjoying the bars. I think fans know the difference between us as hosts being biased versus just enjoying the battles that we book. I've been saying for years behind the scenes, I just got the most expensive seat in the house. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these matches that we put together as fans. Like, damn, I really wonder what this would look like if I put these two people together. And I'll be damned if I do all that work and I put those two people together, and then now I get a best seat in the house. I get to watch this live right in front of me, and now I'm like this. Hell no, I'm enjoying the show. You know what I'm saying? So, but back to this shit, man. Off the third round is for a second. One thing that I feel like is really hedging, or not hedging, but showing me as well, the reaction of these two guys in their post interviews. I'm watching it all right now. I'm in battle rap mode last night through this morning. I watched Geechi. He's got a couple interviews, I think, on Hip Hop Is Real and 15 Minutes of Fame. He looks like he's celebrating. He looks happy. He looks energetic. I watched the joints from Eazy. Eazy doesn't look happy, as happy. Eazy looks a little bit more like, I knew it was coming. I mean, if you like the messy stuff, then you're gonna say he won. But if you like the bars, you're gonna say I won. But that's the thing. Um, Eazy, you're smart enough to know that for the typical and general fan, the messy stuff is the most impactful. You are smart enough to know that. What's the definition of messy in battle rap? The definition of messy in battle rap is trying to tell the fans something that they didn't know already about the battle rapper. Period. High level generalization. It's not a granular definition of what messy is in battle rap, right? You can't say messy is talking about my baby mother or a woman's baby father or who I'm with, or that's not the definition of messy in battle rap. It's not like only these three things are messy. Anything is messy in battle rap that's either A, controversial, or B, exposing something that the general fans feel like they didn't really know or have details about. That's messy. So what messy really means in battle rap, right, is your exposed content. And people getting exposed is a big piece of battle rap. Let me tell you something about yourself. Look at this Calico and Good shit, whether it's true or not. People are begging me to drop the battle, and it's on the way. It's probably gonna drop this week. Shout out to Ruin Your Day. But that was Calico's angle. Let me try to expose something that I feel like y'all don't know about Goods, whether it's true or not. Right? I guess by that definition, we can call that messy then, right? Because you're inside somebody's personal business. Did I really snitch on somebody? That's my personal business. Am I fucking this girl over here? That's my personal business. Is that really my baby mother, or did I fucking become a deadbeat dad? That's my personal business. You know what I'm saying? All that shit could be considered messy. So Eazy, you're smart enough to know that, and you anticipated, you knew it was coming. I didn't even really hear Eazy counterwrite any of it. That's one thing that I wasn't sure if it was gonna happen or not. I I kind of thought to myself, like with the whole NDA pressure, Chrome making sure that they not, and like I said, Rem said it in the face off. They want to make sure that they showing the fans like we're not restricting people from their artistry, which is smart and that's the right thing to do. Geechi's gonna show like ain't nobody gonna muzzle me. And you got this big, rumor and situation like if I don't talk about it, I look crazy my damn self. So I think everybody knew that Geechi was gonna at least touch on it. I don't think we expected that, but everybody knew that he was at least gonna touch on it. I just wasn't sure if Eazy was gonna counter right to it at all. Meaning, like, let's say Eazy does a whole like it could be a King Von true story type of shit. Like, all right, so walks in, boom, boom. Whether you make it up, whether you turn it into a joke, whether you talk seriously about this is what really happened. Like, even Eazy could have took that out because everybody knows it's the big topic and it's coming. Everybody knows that. So I'm surprised I didn't really hear Eazy counter right to it. The only thing that I remember Eazy saying, oh man, I hate that I'm about to say this, but I fuck with you Eazy. And don't take this the wrong way. In the first round, I think Eazy said something like, if a nigga put hands on me and a nigga ain't dead, it's because I still got the female. I still got the woman. He said something like that in the first round. That's kind of a cosign of the rumor. No? Am I missing? I'm just thinking about this as I'm talking right now. I didn't sit down. I don't prep my lives. I think Easy says some shit like, if a nigga do something and a nigga ain't dead, that's because I still got the female. Like, that's almost co-signing a rumor then. But off that, but off that, I really, really think Easy could have counter wrote in any way, any creative way to what we all knew was coming. He said in his interview, he knows that's coming. You know what I'm saying? Like counter write either to you know your friendship, counter write to the pap shit, whatever. You know what I mean? I didn't hear that. So you leave it on the table for somebody like Geechi, who's dangerous as fuck, to just have that to himself. I don't think that was a smart move. And I think that's also why in these interviews, I feel like the energy between the two is different after the battle. One person seems happy, the other person saying messy versus bars. And I'm just giving my opinion. That's not, this is battle rap. So Easy's not going to be able to say, oh, no. That's, we got to possibly write that off because we're going to categorize it as messy. Once again, what is messy in battle rap? Messy in battle rap is just exposing something that we didn't know about a battle rapper that could be about his personal shit. Happens every fucking battle. Calico and Goods. We just spoke about it, whether that's true or not. Shout out to Goods. I'm not trying to add on to no narratives. I'm gonna let y'all all figure that out. That's between Calico and Goods, right? But it's not messy. It's unfortunately that's what they do it to league owners. They do it to each other. Um, it's over 500,000 views, probably. Could be more than that. Could be like 700,000 views of Old Red and Shuni. I'm thinking about what people would categorize as messy. Go watch Old Red versus Shuni. It's such a classic battle. But watch the shit that Old Red is saying to Shuni about her personal business, or you was in a parking lot, you did this at a cookout, or your husband's in the building, but what about this situation? This and boom, 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 boom. It makes us be like, oh my goodness. Nobody is just like, oh, Red, yeah, throw that round away because you're being messy. That's not how it goes, Easy. That's just not how it goes. We got to keep it 1,000. That's not how it goes. You know what I'm saying? And you smarter than that, my nigga. You know that. You know that. You know that. But it was a jaw drop in third round. Um, I don't think anybody expected Geechi to go at Rem like that. I don't think anybody expected him to go at those angles that tough. And I think it becomes even more sinister that he then whispers in Easy's ear, like, I'm a real nigga. I could put this out, I could put that out. And like the microphones are still on. We could hear it. I'm just like, oh, oh, oh. I'm not gonna OD, man. I'm just trying to don't nobody take this the wrong way. But when I spoke about the Calico versus Lux battle and Lux's third round, and I'm like, it's the type of round that erases shit. Every once in a while that happens. It happens, y'all. I'm not speaking opinion. I'm speaking the facts of how the battle rap culture carries it and reacts. For example, once again, Calico and Lux. Some people could say, technically, Lux, you lost that first round, you choked. If you give the second round to Calico, X Factor's been saying this on camera forever. He's like, Calico 2-1. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. You choke the first round. If you happen to be a fan in the world that gives Calico the second round, then technically that's 2-1. But people won't give Calico that battle because of that third round. Once in a blue, there's a third round knockout. The second time that I remember it happening, or that people use a lot as a good example of how this happens, Danny Myers versus Swave Sever. Right? After the footage dropped, you had a lot of people that was just like, yo, Danny Myers got cheated. And it's because he was in New York and the judges was biased. Like, nah, Danny got this. He got the first two. But in the building with those 5 judges, we passed each one of the microphones. Give me your vote. I could see it in the footage. I could see it in their faces. And I remember the energy in the building. It was like impossible for them judges to feel like they can vote for Danny after Swave's third. They were just like, yo, what Swave just did in that third round was crazy. I just I don't know how I could vote for Danny. That's what happened. Third round knockout type shit. And I'm not saying that Eazy won the first 2 rounds. I don't even have a winner of the first 2 rounds yet because they was both in there dancing. Eazy is Eazy is so fucking good, man. Like this fucking guy, his writing, his delivery, his style of punching. Eazy is that nigga. Geechi's one of them niggas too. So they was warring in the first 2 rounds. But every once in a while, somebody drops a third round. That's like it's the type of shit that just erases whatever you felt about the rest of the round. Geechi did that. He erased the rest of the battle. Nobody's going to talk about, yo, remember what he said in the second round? Nobody's going to be talking about the second rounds. He erased it. His third round erased the rest of the battle, no matter who you have. It erased it. Once in a blue, people can do that. And another way that we see people in the position to be able to erase a battle with their third, going second. I didn't see it. I think they was about to flip a coin and Eazy started rapping. Eazy, why did you go first? What made you want to just go first? You want to know one thing why I guess if I'm Eazy, I'm just trying to put the puzzle together. I don't know how he wrote, but maybe it doesn't make sense if I go second because I know I didn't counter right to any of these angles that's probably gonna come. That's just a guess. So if I know that I don't have a third round telling y'all what really happened with Pap or addressing, it's just business with me and Rem, but y'all ran with it. If I don't have that in my material or in my third, then I might as well go first anyway, because I didn't counter what I know is coming. So I think that was I disagree with not countering for what everybody knows is coming, but I also disagree with just wanting to go first because it elevates Geechi's third round that much more. We're talking about the elements in battle rap where sometimes somebody can erase the rest of the battle. It rarely happens, but it does happen. And Geechi is now the third time that I remember that happening now. So I mean, I'm just keeping it 1,000, y'all. I've told y'all I'm in blogger mode. I fuck with everybody. I fuck with these three folks. You know what I'm saying? I support the shit out of these three folks. But I got Geechi winning this battle. That third round is too doesn't have to be true. I had this argument one time with Math. Me and Math had this long ass debate on the phone about Math versus Big K, right? If you know the Math versus Big K, Young Ill even brought it up in his rounds versus Big K a couple weeks ago at Max Out 3, right? He had a whole segment within his raps where he was trying to paint a picture of what happened when Big K stepped off a stage after he battled Math at Guerrilla Warfare. I was there too. I seen it too, right? I seen what happened, and it's nothing like what people be talking about, right? So I remember I had this conversation with Math one time. You know what? Let me put it out there. I fuck with Math. Math a real nigga. Math is like one of the people I fuck with more out like past battle rap than a lot of people, to be honest. He's one of those few people. Math never really respected battlers using the disaster punch angle. If you're in Math's shoes, you just feel like what he's been saying. Like he feels like it was a sucker move. Like I'm out of town. I'm in your place. I know disaster has his justifications. So I'm not picking it. I'm not picking on at this right now. I'm just being real. I know disaster. He did his Vlad interview and he will talk about things that led up to it. He felt like he was being threatened leading up to it. The thing outside with the mutual friend between them and all that type of stuff. So Diz has his perspective that people could understand. If you're Math shoes, it just feels like it was a sucker move. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how Math is always gonna feel. And he never respected how opponents would use that. Like nobody wants to hear that type of angle every time they're on fucking stage. And I had this conversation one time with Math. And Math admit to me, he says, I didn't care to jump out there and clean up that rumor of everybody saying that XYZ happened between me and Big K. because maybe it would make other battle rappers look at that and hear that rumor and be like, all right, well, I'm gonna leave him alone with this angle. Peep what I just said. So Math ain't being fake in that situation because he's not the one that's running around all over the place with the rumor. But he's also not gonna go out of his way to jump out there in public correct and say, all right, y'all, I never hemmed Big K up, y'all. Because he's like, fuck it. If that's what y'all are gonna be saying, then let people go ahead and believe that. And hopefully then y'all stop fucking letting me have to hear about this fucking punch every time I rap. It's a conversation me and Math had. It's a conversation me and Math had. In that same conversation, we had a heavy debate about Big K's third round. Right. And Math's debate to me was like, how do you win a round when something is not true? And I never understand when battlers continue to say this. They continue. I've been having this type. Like this was like 2015 then, Math versus Big K. So I've been having this position this long. I don't understand why battlers will argue to fans or will take the position of, but it's not true. Of course, when it's true, it hits harder. But battle rap is about artistry. Paint a picture. Wasn't true what Arsenal told me, but he gets up there to paint a picture. And how it's perceived is how the fans are going to judge the battle. It doesn't have to be true. I've been telling battlers that forever. It's dope when it's true. It's better when it's true. But if you get up there and you craft a classic painting a fucking image of somebody being a wife beater, a woman beater, or a thief, or a snitch, or whatever. Well, there's just certain things where code wise, we don't want to see you do. Put on somebody's name if it's not true. There's codes, but outside certain codes, like these battlers is up there painting pictures. What's the percentage of shit that you really feel that's being said on stage is true? Everybody that's a battle rapper that is a murderer. Go put them all in jail. Is that what we saying? Every single one of them is a murderer. Every single one of them has an arsenal in their fucking closet. Every single one of them will stab their opponent right now, right in that very moment. Every one of them is great with their hands. All of them. Every battle rapper. It's not about being true. I had this debate with Math. I'm just like, you saying that how could he win a third if you feel like his third isn't true? And I'm saying it's about the artistry. Putting these words together in a way to make your opponent look bad. Battle rap. Period. Putting words together in a way to make your opponent look bad or just purely make me look better than you in some form, whether it's I have better rap ability. Look at the Your Honor shit. My bitch better than you. My car bigger than yours. My haircut better than yours. My tattoos better than yours. My job better than yours. I make more money than you. Hello? Hello? This is what battle rap is. Why do we ignore the facts? So it's not about what's true. That's why I always say, how many times have y'all heard me say, I could get on camera and I could tell y'all that me trying to, fuck up Rex and Big K battle is a 1000% fucking lie and fuck shit. Right? I'm only speaking to like the internal 30,000 people that's important for them to know how I move in my business. But when you upload that battle and it does 500,000 views, that narrative could stick on me. Because those 500,000 people that watch that shit, some of them are casual fans. Some of the people don't know me. Some of the people didn't watch my blog or whatever. They're going to believe that. They're going to believe that. That's the game. That's battle rap. That's what we all got to deal with, including me. I'm speaking on what I got to deal with too. I'm being fair. I'm being real. It's somebody stop me when I'm lying. It's not about what's true. It's about how you paint that picture. It's about how you paint that picture. And that ball in the first round, Eazy, like I said, that's a little, I don't know why you said that. But it's not messy and it's not about what's true or not. It's about getting up there and painting a picture. If it happens to be true, then it hits that much harder. If it's false, then y'all decide how y'all want to feel about a round. Right? I'm not talking about Eazy versus Geechi now. I'm talking about in general. But I'm laying out history for y'all. The facts are all here for us. So some of the battlers confuse me, and I feel like they conveniently act like they don't understand when it's all here for us to understand. You know what I'm saying? But nah, Geechi with a third round that's capable of erasing the rest of the battle. It doesn't erase it as far as entertainment for me because they were both that good in the first two rounds. Um, watch that battle. Go to rapgrid.com and copy a VOD. The main event alone is worth your purchase. You know what I'm saying? If we talking about like how I was breaking it down earlier about boxing and what battle rap needs to get to a point of so that we can have real legitimate stars. But damn, this was the war that everybody was looking for of getting Geechi Guy versus Easy the Block Captain. It would have been shitty if we got these two guys finally and it was a shitty battle or you guys didn't get all the stuff that you guys were looking for. I feel like tactically there was a couple mistakes from the outside looking in. I'm not a battle rapper, I'm just a guy with an opinion. You know what I'm saying? Tactically, I think going first for Easy, as well as not having any counter writing to that angle prepped on deck, I think those things added to hurting the outcome for Easy. Geechi, I think that on Geechi's side, the door is definitely open for the first two rounds to be debated because Easy was that good. So I see the spots on both sides. But the real separator is that erasing type of third. Every once in a while, we get those. So even if I go back and I force myself to really, really just find small details to pick winners of that first and second round, that third round just goes goodbye. Because the first and second is close enough to say some people's gonna say Geechi, some people's gonna say Easy. That third round says, I'm out, y'all. Have a good one. That was that was this nigga Geechi was rapping like he don't want to go back. Like I'm on the phone last yo Geechi. I'm gonna keep 1,000 with you. I'm on the phone with niggas last night. I was just like, yo, this nigga Geechi sent in? Like, is he sent in? Like, you know what I mean when I say, is he sent in? Like that type of round. Like, you sent in? Are you sent in? Like, I was like, yo, he don't want to go back. He don't want to go back to Chrome, do he? But I don't think Rem is that type of person. I think I see her post interviews too. Dope, professional, just like during the round. You know what I mean? But that's the talking point of the event. Like we gotta be honest. That's the talking point. Um sometimes that sometimes an event has a collective of what everybody's gonna be talking about, and that's great. That's when you just got like a classic event. Or you can have like a summer madness where it's just like everybody's just gonna be talking about disaster and his sand nigga shit and getting booed. You know what I'm saying? Booed off the stage. Or you're gonna have a I do what I want event and everybody's gonna be talking about Geechi's third round. Like that happens. Sometimes you have one moment. It's the whole talk of the entire event. And it was a dope event. But Geechi wins the war there. He wins the war there. So I told y'all I was gonna give y'all my honest feedback, my winner, respectfully to all three, because I fuck with all three of them. I'm just in blogging mode, and I told myself last night I ain't even gonna recap this shit because I was just like, yo, nah, I'm staying away. But I felt like I get on camera and be respectful and just be true to my nature, being a blogger and still being honest with folks. And you know, yeah, it was jaw dropping last night. That was crazy. That was crazy. Geechi versus Easy is better in Blue Room. Don't do that. The one and only. We don't need to do that. And I answer all supers, but the one and only. We don't need to do that. Let me take that off. Let's just when things happen, they happen. There's battles that turned out better because they was in a bunker. There's battles that will turn out better because they're on a big stage. Or were on a big stage. There's battles that would be better in the Blue Room. There's battles that are better because Rem just put it together. That battle was a great fucking. It could be a classic. It could be a classic. So you don't need no Blue Room or any other league to do it. Give Rem her classic for that. You know what I'm saying? Like Geechi and Easy, they went to war. They went to war with ridiculous material and a viral moment, damn near. So You don't need the blue room, homie. We don't do that over here. We show love to everybody, man. We don't do that. Um, Germany, July, ARP. If that Easy Remy situation didn't happen, Geechi would have lost that battle. Easy talk about situation that crowd didn't know nothing about that. Why he lost. I mean, I hear you. I understand that. Basically, to me, the way I interpret that is just saying that if there wasn't rumors of the Pap thing or the Rem thing with and Easy, then Geechi wouldn't have had those angles. Well, then we would have to ask ourselves, well, then what would Geechi write and to replace that? And would it be something that would have been Easy? I don't know. We'd have to have a Back to the Future car and butterfly effect the shit and figure it out. But what things that happen. The battle gets booked, or rumors that happen. The battle gets booked, and that's what Geechi came to the stage with. So pick your winner. Can't erase the reality once again unless you got a time machine. So we can say that if a if was a fifth and all that, but I feel you though, homie. I hear you. Respect. Neo versus Smith, 19. Appreciate the super. The problem with Easy calling Geechi messy is that Easy brought up Geechi BM, painted him as a bad father, talking about his kids and child support. Yeah, that's what I'm saying about Easy. It's just like go back if y'all join this live, you know, just now or whatever. Go back during this and pull up the part where I'm talking about Easy saying it's being messy versus bars. Uh, Come on, Easy. Yeah, I'll fuck with you, Easy, but come on, man. Come on, Easy. What if a rapper spoke your romantic business on stage? It happens. I just gave you the example of Old Red versus Shuni. It's like a 500, 700,000 view video. I don't know what's true or not. I'm not in these people's personal lives like that. You know what I'm saying? But go watch Old Red versus Shuni. Y'all didn't categorize that messy. Y'all just like, oh shit, he's fucking slicing her and her husband standing in the crowd. This shit ain't new. This Easy and Geechi third round ain't new. I'm not gonna let y'all act brand new up here. This shit happens all the fucking time. Go watch QB versus Shuni on RBE. Right? QB says some crazy ass shit like you could book Summer Madness with the niggas with the battle rappers you fucked or something like that. And she's talking about personal romantic situations and Farrah standing behind Shuni. You know what I'm saying? They talking about Fetty 20 and all that type of shit. This shit ain't, I'm not gonna let y'all act brand new. This shit ain't new. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, QB up there. You know what I'm saying? Which one of y'all is fucking Bonnie? ARP, is it you? Lawrence, is it you? No shot, I think it's you. The whole crowd. You know what I'm saying? Look at Tato rapping in the blue room. We all know how Robin Rhymes gets on this stage. It's an accusation. So I'm shit. People send it my way. I watch the battlers do it to each other for years. We're not gonna get to now and it's not new. This is what battle rap is. And it happens to all of us. It happens to me. It happens to him. It happens to her. It happens last night. We're not gonna act brand new. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Geechi lost points for remixing verbs third round. I can see people that might say that. I can see people that might say that. Um, you also got people that feel like when you do that, you're paying homage. Or when people remix things, sometimes it depends. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. And that's like a constant in this world. Not what you do, it's how you do it. Not Nas told you on Lost Tapes, there's nothing new under the sun. It's never what you do, but how it's done. Right. So I'll get back to you on using that as a very, very important perspective. Twerk. I'll get to you later. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. And if you take somebody's shit and we can tell and you present it in a way where you're trying to present it like your own, that's where it's just like, oh, nah, we're not going for that. But when you're making it obvious that, oh, no, I'm doing this for a reason because I just want to recreate that because I think it'd be dope if I put my material into that classic moment that happened between Hitman and Verb, or if I'm paying homage, those are the times when we can see when somebody's doing that. And that doesn't deserve deduction. It's how you interpret it. Do you interpret it like, oh no, he tried to get away with a sneaky one? Geechi's not trying to sneak one in. He leads all the way up to the yes, sir. That's how you talk to your, you know what I'm saying? So he's not trying to get over. I mean, he's just using a timeless moment for something that he feels fits it perfectly. I'm just thinking as an artist, and I'm not even an artist. You know what I'm saying? So you could look at that from both sides. I respect what you just said though. Tony Kelman missed the event last night. Did Geechi really 30 Eazy? 30s are questionable on either side because their first two rounds are so close. Um, Eazy was having classic material and Geechi was bombing, you know? So I don't think it's easy at all to just like that without watch. It's like how Jay-Z would talk about like this is the respect I'm really putting on their rounds, y'all. You see how Jay was talking about back when there used to be like 5 mics and all that in the source and all that type of shit. And he was like, you critics, you can't judge my fucking album after one listen. There's too much there. The low deluxe, rewind and find. There's more to find. Think, y'all. Think about it. Some of these guys are that clever. Some of these guys are that good. It's not even just music or battle rap. I watch The Wire. I'm a Wire connoisseur. Damn, like I'm a Wire guy. Y'all hear me talk about The Wire a lot in my blogs. If I put that shit on right now and watch all 5 seasons, I'm gonna find something that I never found before. I'm gonna hear something. I'm gonna create a that I never created before. Like, oh, that parallel, that link. When you have good artistry, good writing, good in those that happens. It's more simplistic where you could just get everything the first. I really, really, really can listen to a lot of battle rappers. You take a daylight or some of these motherfuckers. Sometimes I feel mad at myself. I listen to this shit like, oh shit, I didn't get that 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So these guys have amazing first and second rounds. Back to Jay, like, you know, judge my album off of one listen when it's that complex. These guys were that complex. So I'm not the guy that listens to that level of artistry and wants to jump right into something that's that close and decide. You know, at that point, I know that I need to watch this again before I choose because they did a lot and they said a lot. You know what I mean? Just watching it there live in a moment, it's not easy. But that third round is such a knockout blow. It's such an eraser. And that's the only clear round of the night. So that's the way that a lot of people are able to pick a winner coming off of last night and being, you know, more a little valid to me. But those first two rounds, man, it's not the easiest thing to judge. Kingdom Come Apparel, salute. People more worried about Eazy and Remy than why was the statement sealed and where are the other two co-defendants? Statement sealed and co-defendants, Eazy and Remy. I don't know what that's about. Are you talking about when Eazy said something about Geechi's jacket, but then Geechi's co-defendant came out on stage? Um, where the other two co-defendants, I don't know the other two. I don't know Geechi's cases or paperwork or nothing like that. So I'm not sure what you're talking about there, homie. And you say people more worried about Eazy and Remy. Yeah, because it's the internet. And people will go gravitate towards controversy. If I upload a video right now saying um uh the 5 things that Chilla Jones does great, and I upload a video that says fuck Chilla Jones because he did this, what's gonna get more clicks? It's the internet. You know what I'm saying? So like we can't ignore the obvious and play ignorant to it and play stupid to it when it doesn't work in our favor. So saying people more worried about Eazy and Remy, the whole world was tuning in last night to see what elephants in the room were going to be put into rhyme form. I'm not gonna let y'all act brand new or play stupid. Once again, we're not gonna do that on this channel. Jaleel Fletcher. And that's why I say like Eazy, I'm really surprised that tactically he didn't counter some of that shit or that he went first because he's a very smart guy. I know that he knew some of it. He said it, he admitted it. He knew that it was coming. So where's the defense to it? I'm a little surprised. Instead, he had a bar in his first that was damn near a cosign. That's what I'm saying. It's just Easy's just smarter than that to me. He's too good to make that type of mistake to me. To me. And maybe I'll watch it again. Maybe I'm missing something. I'll come back on here and I'll be like, oh no, I see what Easy did here. But that I don't know. I don't know. I heard Ward got crazy with clips. He did. Shout out to A Ward. Um, back to back tough opponents like that. Kenny Hardy, appreciate the super. DMV, thanks ARP for your unbiased recap, bro. Salute. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that. Dreams Unlimited. Geechi was emotional. His version was when he tries to intimidate the crowd with constant nutty and crip references. That's super whack, in my opinion. It's too bad our black men admire and fear gangsters. So that last sentence, it's too bad that our black men admire and fear gangsters. That I agree with in general. Like, we got to be more than fucking sports players, gangsters, and fucking rappers and musicians and shit like that. Or at least our stereotype needs to be more than that. We definitely are behind the scenes, but we need to have a stereotype that definitely gravitates way above that. So yes, it seems to be that we rev or marvel in gangsters and street shit a lot. You know, people love King Von because they believe he murdered 7 people. That's the truth. There's people in this world that love you because they feel like you're a murderer. That's the truth. Yes, we gravitate to that. But now, if I speak about Geechi specifically in your super chat here, I don't know how much you can put on Geechi for threatening the crowd with his background or where he's from when he's in Camden, New Jersey. I don't know how fair that is to do. Is he rolling with people? Sure. But in Camden, New Jersey, he's able to threaten the crowd with Nutty Block. That's all the way on the opposite coast. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, homie. I hear you though. Notorious Grant, appreciate that. Crazy Bronx Bomber. Tay Rock is a cornball. I got Eazy 2-1. Geechi third was crazy 2-1 either way. Last night was one of them ones. Definitely not a Geechi 30. Salute. I don't know what happened in that Tay Rock moment. I don't know. I don't know. It seemed like I don't know. It seemed like him and somebody and Easy side just, I don't know. Rock is Rock. Rock seems to be a guy that, you know, when he gets a certain energy around him, he gets real. And I don't know. It's just like Rock is like a Holy Ghost guy. Like you watch him in interviews and shit. This is reading him. You know, it seems to be a real cool guy. Seems to be real cool, smile, chill, relax, laid back guy you hang out with or whatever. And then when he gets in this battle rap energy, it's just like, oh, it's just like turns up and all this type of shit. I don't know. It's just not coincidence that Rock always has these moments. So I'm not saying that is his fault. Could have been somebody else doing something to him and he just reacted a certain way. But I don't know. He's got like this battle rap trigger. I don't know. Shout out to Rock. Geechi kill Easy like Mike P. 2-1 clear. I didn't think about that. That could be another eraser type of moment. It happens in battle rap. We spoke about Cal and Lux. We spoke about Swave and Danny, Geechi and Easy, Geechi and Mike P. Eraser type of moments. Interesting. Drop your eraser type moments in the comments, y'all. ARP, you mentioned before booking Brooklyn Hands. Is that still happening? It might. We still have an open contract with Brooklyn Hands. Actually, I think Math is trying to get him into music right now, though. Metaverse Me, the first personals came from They Said Era or You Said Era. Geechi touches emotion easy. Easy knows this. His silence is speaking volumes. Manipulation is war too. 100%. War tactics before, during, and after a battle. Calico is still talking about the good shit and making diss songs and all this type of shit because it's still war tactics. And he's telling you until the battle drops, this is what I'm on. He's telling you. You know what I'm saying? Some of these people is on real chessboards for their battles. Notorious Grand Salute. Jay Burns. They ignoring the sealed documents. Gotti, boom. This is the second time somebody's supering me that type of stuff. I don't know nothing about that. Let me say this though. Sealed documents doesn't mean that you're told. Right. So I don't know if there's something that y'all talking about that I'm just out the loop on, but having sealed documents doesn't mean you can have a sealed document because of your age. You can have a sealed document because of the stipulate. There could be shit where it's just like, I mean, sometimes they'd be like, sometimes the reality is like you can go into a fucking a precinct or a filing or whatever court or whatever and pay for documentation or you can get access to certain shit. But sometimes even the outcome of like court proceedings will be like, all right, this will be sealed or closed if you don't get in trouble for the next 6 months. I'm not saying that it's not still accessible somewhere. These people are not going to bury what you did when you was 20. They're going to make sure that they can pull it up when need be. Right. Trust me, I know. But there are situations legally where, that is part of the proceedings where things get sealed. I was drinking last night. Fucked me up. I was in movie mode, man. I was watching these battles. But that always happens with me. Like the morning after I drink, shit still be fucking me a little bit. But yeah, having a sealed document doesn't mean that you told on somebody or you snitched. That's all I'm saying. Easy did try to counter right, but it wasn't enough. He didn't even let Remy flip the coin because he was trying to rap first and get ahead of it. Yeah, I don't think that paid off well to go first. I don't. I didn't hear that much counter writing. I really thought Easy had a very good offensive attack for 3 rounds. He had personals. He was going at Easy. He was calling his character into question, calling his legal situations into question, his fatherhood into question, his relationship with all types of shit. Like he was calling into question. So I like I didn't hear a lot of counter writing for what everybody expected to hear. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He definitely wasn't on a very offensive attack though. On first watch, I have Easy in the first, Geechi in the third. That second is debatable too, and either way. Gotta respect that, Dion. Gotta respect that. Let's say Easy lost, but all your battler and champion of the year talk, all kind of trying to drive that 1 round body narrative. The clips 1 round body raw off the messages. Hold on. Let's say Easy lost, but all your battler and champion of the year talk, all kind of trying to drive that 1 round body narrative. 1 round body narrative. The clips. So I'm not saying that it's a narrative when that happens. Gotti or day one Kennel Scotty. Appreciate the super too. It's not a narrative. I'm showing you when it's happened in battle rap. Danny versus Swave. Um Calico versus Lux when some people feel like Calico technically could have won that battle 2-1 because Lux choked in the first and arguably could have won the second, right? Or Calico arguably could have won the second with Lux choking in the first. So, it's not a narrative. It really happens. And if people watch clips in Raw and they feel like that third round is an eraser type of third round, then apply it. Apply it to the fact that that can happen. I think even Raw felt the way about that third. Like I feel real smooth about the battle, but that third round is such a standout that it's just like that's what people are gonna remember. So we have to pay attention to the history of battle rap and what really happens. So if you want to put clips and Raw in that bucket, you're really fitting the point. Like it happens, man. It happens. All battlers need that. Once again, this is another reason why people like to go second. They like to leave that last impression. And if your last impression is heavy, then it's heavy. If it's you gonna get this work and what I'm saying, all that shit, then it just is what it is. The one thing I'll say is the clip that going crazy is the one with Easy, the cosign line. To call it messy on Easy's end, questionable. To call it messy on Easy's end is questionable. Yeah, I don't know what you want to call messy or not, but yeah, like I think you're talking about what I mentioned earlier. That first round is it I don't want to put that on Easy's name if I'm misinterpreting it, but watching it, it felt like that ball was a cosign. If a nigga does this and he ain't dead yet, that means I still got the. That's almost like a cosign line. So I heard that ball and I was just like, oh, why he say that publicly? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but I mean, I could be misinterpreting it. So all due respect, all due respect. Kenny Hardy, y'all must have forgot though. This all came out because Easy ain't want to show his face, right? This ain't about Remy and Easy. The whole facts. He got slept, and now rumors of him and Rem. Yeah, whatever happened that night happened. Who knows? I don't know. I wasn't there. People that was there. If something even happened, I don't know. I don't know. Even the podcast when Easy and Raw, popped out. Everybody was tuned in. Why? Because we want to hear from you, Easy. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. Like, when Easy wasn't blogging for a moment, people will speculate. That's just the world that we live in. So, and Easy knows that, which is why I think that everybody was tuned in when, once again, him and Raw popped up. People got to stop making excuses. This was in his backyard, and his own crowd said he got 30. I did see that they was both heavily using the crowd to judge the battle. Like, what y'all got? What y'all got? They was really using the crowd to try to get that on footage. What you got? 1-1, 1-2, 3-0. They was both of them. First salute to everything you do for Battle Rap ARP. Keep up on that great work. God bless you and the RBE brand. But champion of the year been Big K. He been the best battler this year, hands down. Thank you for that support. Thank you for the motivational words, Raphael. I appreciate you, homie. If people feel that Easy lost last night, that does make Big K the clear cut to me and to some people. I see people tweeting that. People tweeting like, "Oh, Big K's happy right now." You know what I'm saying? Like, and those were always the two front runners. And Easy might have just lost the most important battle or most pressurized battle. Hitman is one of the biggest battles, Easy and Hitman, or it could be the biggest battle of the year, especially numbers wise, right? Hitman and Easy. And that was a big battle, and that was a big opportunity and a big opponent for Easy. Big situation, important situation. You coming out of the contract stuff and all that type of stuff. So definitely. But I think the most pressure was the Easy battle because of the Papoose narrative, the Rem narratives, the whole this is hedging on champion of the year. That's three factors right now, right there. The fourth one is y'all are the two current new era kings. So what are we going to get? Who's going to step in front of the other one because they had similar paths. You've been seeing them talk about that in the promo in the face. So if you guys had similar paths, like, right? So there could only be one type of shit. The O must go, right? That's like in boxing, we got two undefeated battlers. I'm not saying that Geechi was undefeated, like he lost to Mook, for example, but it's just like it's that type of situations. Like these two guys have a more relevant matchup than Easy and Hitman did. Let's be honest. Even though the Hitman and Easy one is a bigger battle. So in the most pressurized moment, Easy might have lost it. And his most pressurized and the more important legacy based battle, he might have lost it. Whereas K has his biggest battle ever, similar to like Easy and Hitman, and the consensus is that he beat Mook. And then the pressure of the grudge. I don't really call it that much pressure. I don't know how those two guys define it. Big K would say like it's another walk in the park. You know what Big K would say. But I'm not here right now to do this whole champion of the year judgment right now because they're gonna think I'm being biased. But I do see people saying that last night really changes the game a lot. So it just is what it is. Appreciate that super Kenny. Theron Jones, Lux and T Top proved you could knock someone out in one round. This is what I'm trying to say. It happens. It really, really happens in battle rap. Let's address the elephant in the room. Eazy was messy as hell, and Geechi came with punches that hit harder about the messy shit that was going on with Eazy and Remy. It is what it is at this point. Welcome to battle rap. Yeah, I don't know if Rem has ever been in a situation where she had to feel like that as a host. So, everybody gets a first for stuff like that. But shout out to Rem because she was real professional. If that was me in my early years, you saw how I responded with Arsenal. I was just like, I didn't learn that shit back then. Like, Rem has been a student of the culture, and she is a pioneer to battle rap as well. So, Rem did a great job. She really did. Shout out to Kenny. Appreciate the super. FD Johnson watched Max Out 3 a few times now. I think that was top 2 Hitman ever. Shows how crazy Will is. Verb was in rare form, but still cool. In 2023, to use white bars in all 3? Question mark. Very competitive, but Ward clear. Great battle, man. Great fucking battle. Yeah, A Ward and A Verb is out now on the channel. Appreciate that super FD Johnson. Keep letting us know who you got winning. put some comments in that video for me, man. I check those comments out every couple of days to see where people are leaning. YKB, off topic, but do you think Surf was the best before he went to jail? I strongly do. No, I do not. I think Surf is he was one of the best draws. He's one of the best entertainers. He's one of the best promoters. He was one of the strongest names. He was he was a lot of things, but the best battle rapper. I never looked at Surf at any point in his career and said that he's number one. And I did that. I could do that for a lot of people. I thought that there's times where maybe you could say Eazy was the best. You could say there was times where you could say Loaded Lux or Murder Mook is the best. Hitman Holla is the best. Averb's the best. Um, it's times you could say Ill Will is the best. Um, Surf, I think, went on a real good run before he got locked up. You know, the John John battle, the Twerk battle, Calico battle. Because remember, he was coming off of the Lux loss and then the 40 bars loss, right? And then he was got into commentating, he stepped away, and when he came back, he went on a great run. So I don't know if he left the best, but he was one of the most important as far as battle rap energy. You know what I'm saying? Because I think even when he left, I still take like a Ill Will over him. When he left, I still take it Easy to Block Captain over him as far as who's better. Right? There's people that I still feel is better than Surf before he got locked up, but that's not to take away from how important that he was, and he was one of our best. So that says a lot. He was one of our best. Metaverse me, Geechi played chess today. Eazy played checkers. Interesting. Your ARP is possible. We can get the Legend Hollow Man, the Blue Room versus T Rex. That would be crazy. Shout out to Lou Mark for the super. That would be crazy. All right, I think I caught up on all the supers. I'm going to edit this title. I'm going to take Hitman versus Lux out of the title. Once again, this keeps happening. It's the second live where this happened, where I just be like, yo, this live is running so fucking long. I don't want to do a whole nother topic. So we're 90 minutes in. I'm about to get up out of here. Shout out to Chrome 23 and Rem. Congratulations on another dope event. Shout out to Eazy and Geechi with giving the fans a mega battle. One of the most important battles of the year. It was a war. It might be a classic. It's a very replayable battle. Go to rapgrid.com right now and cop it if you didn't see it. All battles are up there on VOD. And it's gonna be the talk of town for a couple days. And we'll see how long that goes. But it's gonna be the talk of the town for a little second. So, shout out to everybody for giving the fans what they really wanted, which y'all all came for. You know what I'm saying? Y'all wanted to hear bars, and y'all wanted to hear rumors, and y'all wanted to hear this get addressed or that. You got that and some. And the artistry that these two guys put behind it all also was at a super high level. So yeah, this battle is, like I said, might be a classic. So dope shit, everybody involved, man. Appreciate y'all. Let me get up out of here. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday, y'all. All right, I'm out.